A haunting face that resembles that of a small child, massive wingspan that rivals a man's arms, pitch black color comparable to a witch's spooky robes. This giant bat captured in the Philippines around 8 years ago is undeniably a creature straight out of a horror movie. At first, you'll think it's fake, but it isn't. The image recently went viral again on social media, sparking the interest and fear of thousands of people. What seemed to be a mere exotic animal encounter led to more questions and worry among the locals. Called giant golden crown flying foxes, this species is one of the largest and most bizarre creatures in the entire world. What was the reason behind the capture? Why is the military subduing an endangered species? Also, apart from the bat-like appearance it presents, what else can it be? With 7,641 islands, the Philippine archipelago is a melting pot of culture, values, and beliefs. The country is also known for its scenic rainforests and vast ecological wealth, with some areas still undiscovered by humans. The golden crown flying fox, an endemic species, was discovered almost 2 centuries ago and has been documented in the provinces of Bohol, Leyte, Cebu, Boracay, Negros, and Iloilo. A beautiful, widespread species, but still an unfamiliar animal for most of the local population. Flying foxes used to live in the deepest parts of the forest, far from the eyes of hunting humans. However, due to deforestation, the boundaries between men and bats continues to get thinner and thinner. Today, the jungles and faraway provinces serve as homes to both people and animals. Many parts of the Boholano Mountains, for instance, are shared by several animals, plants, and people. Perhaps its most notable inhabitants are the Eskay People, a community dating back to pre-Spanish times. While most of their customs have been discontinued to keep up with modern times, they still embrace plenty of ancient traditions and beliefs. A part of these beliefs is the acceptance that they share nature with elements and shape-shifting creatures like Aswangs and other mythological monsters. During the day, they work and go about their usual day-to-day routines. But when darkness comes, it's time to stop everything, shut their doors and windows, and sleep. The presence of Aswangs, evil spirits, and elementals have always been synonymous with darkness. The evil mysterious flies in the night sky alongside bats and other nocturnal animals. For many of them, they are one and the same. Perhaps the most popular creature often talked about by locals is the Manananggal. The resemblance with bats, most especially from afar, is so obvious. A Manananggal is a kind of aswang that is capable of detaching its upper torso from its lower body. Usually female, it has bat-like wings and spends the night hunting infants and pregnant women. The lower part of its body is left on the ground, and the upper part must rejoin it before sunrise. If not, sunlight will burn it. In Bohol and neighboring provinces, stories of Manananggal sightings are widespread as giant bats. Locals fear huge bats, just as they abhor the mythological beast that looks like it. As the mysterious creature glides through the night sky, will you be able to discern well if it's a Manananggal or a bat? What if it's a Manananggal in the disguise of a bat? In the controversial viral photo, the bat seems to be attached to a long bamboo pole. As to whether it's dead or alive, it's not clear in the image. The people of the internet said that it's most likely a giant golden crown flying fox, but no further information surfaced. The giant flying fox is an endangered species, and the military wouldn't just catch one without them getting into real trouble. Where is the exact location? Why was it captured? Why are there makeshift fences? The presence of the military in isolated forest areas is no longer a surprise, since they normally undergo training in various jungle military base camps. In fact, last 2019, new jungle base camps were opened in Batuan, Bilar, Balilihan, and Katigbian, Bohol. The Armed Forces of the Philippines has a special command unit that is responsible for planning, implementing, and supporting special operations with regards to security assistance, disaster response, unconventional warfare, and special reconnaissance. Was there an attack in the middle of the forest while training, or is catching this great animal part of a secret mission? Is this a modern Manananggal hunt? Peke Galaga, an award-winning filmmaker in the Philippines, talks about the Filipinos' hunting mentality, a trait deeply engraved in popular culture. If a woman looks ugly and weird, it doesn't mean that she is an Aswang or a Manananggal, but most probably she is. It doesn't matter if there are no bat-like wings, the fact that she looks gloomy and ugly is already a manifestation of something evil. What about those creatures with actual scary-looking wings? Bats are known to thrive in the Boholano forests, the same woodlands known to be infested by Manananggals. Legend tells us that upon the sight of a Manananggal, it's not all run and hide. In the olden times, some people would run to hide, others would fight with their balisong. In this modern age, is it possible that the military force decided to fight and chase them with guns? Manananggal huntings once existed, but wait, are we sure that it ever ceased to exist?